Welcome back, guys. This is Superior Wolf here, and I'm going to be commentating on the next game. This is the winners match on Tiamat, Lucifer versus Shark, Group E, MSL, round of 32. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Zerg vs Protoss here. And I'm in real bad need of some water, but I really want to commentate these games. I had to delay it a little bit because I was waiting for the high quality VODs to come out. I had to request for someone to upload the high quality videos of these games, and now I'm doing them right now. So I need some water, but I just want to finish these games because so far the games have been very good in this group. Zerg vs Protoss on Tiamat is going to be very interesting. 2-player map, space, and there's a lot of gases on this map that are easily defended. And for ZVP, this is going to be very interesting. For Zerg, they're going to be able to get Ultralink and high-tech units fairly quickly. But as well, for Protoss, they're going to be able to get a lot of those gas-expensive units. Reaver Sarah could be very effective on this. Sarah DT, as well as just standard play with tons and tons of Archons, High Templars, and those other units that you'd see. So very interesting to see how this map turns out. I did not look at the stats for this map so far, but I believe this is the first ZVP being played on this map. So, spawning pool going up for 9 over pool right now. This is a really good build. This is one of my favorite builds. If you've been watching my FP VODs, you'd see me done this build. I really like this build. Allows you to get those speed links. He's going to be making an extractor next. And what's really great about this build is not only can you just harass the enemy and possibly run by their cannons or just attack their cannons, but the really good thing about it is that you just deny them scouting. They won't know what build you're doing. So that's why getting an early pool is sometimes effective, especially because when you fast expand with a 12 hatch, if a Protoss does a cannon rush behind the minerals, even though you may be able to defend it off, it's just extremely annoying because you're probably going to be losing more minerals than they do by affecting the cannon rush. So it looks like a couple Zerglings being made right now. No speed actually. So I guess he's just trying to delay some scouting and pick off that first scouting probe. This matchup definitely all about scouting. If you don't scout, you're going to be screwed over. This matchup is all about adapting to your opponent's play. So this matchup, really, you need to scout as well as you can, and you got to keep that first scouting probe alive. 5 Zerglings going on to put some pressure while 1 Zergling goes to take out that probe. 2 cannons will be up by the time Zerglings get there, though. So 2 fairly unknown players, not really unknown, just have not seen them been playing very much. Looks like the 3rd expansion, Mineral Only, is also being taken now by Shark. And Gateway going up as well. Some signs saying KCM, don't know what that means, but I have no idea what that means. So I see the gases being made by the Zerg right now, Shark. Lucifer, if I can tell on the minimap correctly, it looks like he's also getting his assimilator as well. So not too much action right now. Fairly standard as always. Generally, what I see from not well-known players, they just try and imitate the higher level players as much as they can, and sometimes this works for them. But really, if you watch players who are just great at the game, they just have great game sense. Those are the types of players that really succeed. Like Flash, he's innovative. He knows, he's just thinking. He came up with that great build to counter Protoss on Katrina, and those are the types of winners. Those are the type of players who win huge tournaments like the MSL, and they win the Star Leagues, just because they're innovative. They know what can counter the latest trends of whatever's going on. So that's why, those players are just amazing. Hydrogen going up, so we're going to be seeing some lurkers. Assimilator also going up for Lucifer right now. Getting a Hydro Stand is pretty much universal. It's very nice. It can counter a +1 speed zeal rush because you'll have lurkers after you defend against the +1 speed. As well, you can fend off the first Corsairs. And lurkers are very nice against Sarah DT because going Sarah DT delays their observers from coming out. So definitely going to see some lurkers out. If you've noticed about Koreans, they don't get +1 carapace as fast as foreigners do. Foreigners generally get it with their first 100 gas after speed, depending on what build they do. So really, Koreans just try and make the most of their early game units. And right now, Shark does not have many drones, and this is typically a macro matchup with the recent fast expand trend. So very few drones here for Shark. You'd be expecting fully saturated bases by now. These Zerglings don't even have speed yet either. Scouting SCV Scouting Probe does not manage to get back up the ramp. But it doesn't matter too much anyways, because the Corsair will be able to come in, be able to take a look and see that lurkers are going to be coming pretty soon. There goes the Corsair. And I see a couple of units moving across the map for Shark, and 2 Zealots here. I think it should be fairly well defended and not too much of a risk. We see a Templar Archives and another gateway going up. And definitely going to see some kind of high gas build. Another 2 photon cannons being added, and I really want to see what Shark's gonna do. Shark's able to harass this gateway right here, and Shark, I think I don't know if he's made more drones right now, but it's very crucial to make those drones, because this matchup, if you allow the Protoss to get too many units or too many probes, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna just be very hard. Unless you're doing an all-in, which he's obviously not doing. So Overlord's speed is up. Another gateway being made for Lucifer right now. And these Hydras actually have range and speed, so he was actually not going for lurkers, just got the lair for the speed, as well as just tricking Lucifer into thinking that there might be some kind of lurkers coming. So still not very many drones. Looks like he may be doing 4-hat Hydra build. But Lucifer should be fairly prepared for this, because he's going to have Templars out fairly shortly. He's got the fast Templar Archives. But Lucifer has to realize, if he's not aggressive, Shark's just going to be able to take more and more expansions. So I think Lucifer does realize this, because he's now getting